the Spire, excuse me, so he knows that there are going to be mutas on the way, and a Thor with the Thor's hammer, those javelin missile launches, is just going to annihilate those clumped up mutalisks so easily. And we have a tech lab coming down for the factory, so likely going to be seeing a Thor come out within the next couple of minutes. Looks like an SCV or Reaper or something getting taken out right there by the Speedlings, and another hatchery starting to morph in for Czech to replace the old one. Baneling's Nest coming up for Czech as well, so he's obviously kind of reverted back to this one-base Zerg build where you just go for every type of unit possible. And here comes the Mutalist, so he does have around 6 or so mutas. He has some Zerglings on the ground as well. He might morph these into Banelings, but the Thor is on the way. It's about halfway done to being finished, and when that Thor comes out, these Mutalisks are just going to get shut down so badly. And a missile turret coming up as well. Man, this is like watching a Korean pro game right now. These players' timing and game sense is just impeccable right now. And here comes the Mutalisk, going to try to engage some of these Marines, but the Thor is about to pop out, and thankfully those Mutalisks getting out of there before the big bad Thor is here comes out of the factory. So Czech here getting out of harm's way just in time. Looks like a Hellion kind of chilling up at this position. Zerglings running back. We have Banelings morphing in with centrifugal hooks on the research tab as well. A second Thor on the way in the production tab. So JustFake here is starting to really get a massive army up. 72 supply for his army count right now compared to Czech's 55. And that's really because Czech lost that natural expansion so early on in the game. Such a huge hit to his economy. I guess he just didn't see the massive force coming in. And, I mean, even with his spine crawlers up, just too hard to deal with. And it looks like Czech's going to be morphing in more Banelings. And I like this army comp. With Banelings, you can annihilate this infantry and a couple of Zerglings to get rid of the Thors. And you see how JustFake is bringing those SCVs off the line to just follow, repair the Thor. So that's a great maneuver because it's going to keep the Thor alive and prevent the Thor from being surrounded. So here we go. It looks like JustFake's going to be pushing in here with his combined army, going to take out this spine crawler fairly quickly. The Zerglings and Banelings just waiting, biding their time. Ooh, and there we go. Almost saw some action right there, but it looks like both players kind of fell back a little bit, and here we go. The Zerglings and Banelings running in. The Banelings do not have speed yet, but the Zerglings and Banelings are going to get in amongst the army, and there comes the Baneling speed rolling in there for the victory, taking out several of those infantry. But the Thors taking out all of the Mutalisks, and all that's left right now are the 2 Thors, and the SCVs still repairing the Thors as well. It looks like Czech was not able to hold off that. I mean, he killed off the majority of JustFake's army, but the real threat, the real danger right here are these 2 big bad Thors. And I'm not sure what Czech Prime is going to be able to do right here. Oh, he's going to come in and intercept some of these SCVs. He might consider going eye for an eye right here, but no, he is going to surround the Thors with his Zerglings. Does he have enough to get rid of these Lings? The SCVs trying to find a space to repair, but they do not have the surface area to get around the Thor, and the Thor is getting, it's going to be close. Looks like the Thor is going to survive, and oh no, Czech is just so... He's just desperately hanging on right now. I'd really like to see JustFake go for an expansion right now. He's in a firm position of control, pushing forward on the creep, taking out that natural for the second time today. And the Thor is just pounding away on these Zerglings. What a hero Thor that is. 22 kills it is. And Mutalist coming out for Czech. How does Czech produce these units off of one base? I'm just amazed at his... I'm scratching my head right now. I just can't believe what I'm seeing right now. JustFake is marching inwards, has killed the hatchery twice, and yet somehow Czech's been able to produce these Zerglings, Banelings, and Mutas. And here we go, yet another valiant attempt to defend with drones to boot. It looks like it's gonna be close. More Zerglings coming in as well. The Thor trying to take out all these things, just going berserk, trying to find targets to shoot. But it looks like the Mutalisks are going to take out the Thor along with the drones and the Zerglings. More forces coming in for JustFake right here, and he is going to hold on, but wow, he lost so many drones. Now the harvester count just dead even. So, and the reason for that really is because JustFake pulled off so many SCVs to repair the Thor that he lost several of his SCVs as well. So, right now, actually, Czech could be in a good position. He was able to kill off several of the SCVs. Both players' economy relatively the same, relatively balanced. So, right now, Czech has air control, and he is going for a gold expansion at the Metalopolis Center. So, hey, not a bad position for Czech. I mean, yeah, you lost a lot of your drones and you lost a lot of your units, but you killed off his Thor attack and you killed off all the SCVs repairing the Thors. So you're not that far behind. And right now, I'd really like to see what JustFake is going to do to deal with these mutas. I mean, just kind of pumping Marines, has some turrets. He really needs to transition. And during that entire fiasco, I would have thought for sure he would have gone for his expansion, but still playing one base. And these guys from the Asian servers, they just love this one base aggression. Looks like the Hellion here is going to find this gold expansion, which is going to cue JustFake as to when he's going to have a window to make another attack, or to possibly tell him that he needs to expand pretty soon here, because his minerals are running dry. So his windows are starting to close, and he's going to have to make something happen. He knows that the Zerg player is running dry as well, but with this gold expansion coming up, he needs to go stop this right now, or else he's just going to lose the game just straight up because of economy. The army count for Czech Prime right now at 51 supply, JustFake at 51 as well, so both players just dead even in economy, dead even in army. None of them have been producing more drones at all, and this is going to be it. This is just going to be the march for the win. Drones coming in here to the gold, so Czech is going to have a new influx, a new surge of income in the next couple of seconds here. And really, JustFake knows this. He knows he needs to make something happen, and he is going to just lift off his command center and land it at the natural. So he's going to keep that income stream flowing in. Cash flows are not going to stop anytime soon here. And is that command center going to land? I hope it does. But he knows that he is playing a blue mineral base to a gold mineral Zerg. So he knows that he's got this last opportunity to make something happen. Either attack the gold and kill off this hatchery, or go straight for the win. So right now, he's thinking, I'm going straight for the win. I don't care. I'm going in to kill off the Zerg player, but Czech Prime here is going to fall back to the corner outreach of his base, morph in a couple of Banelings. He has those Zerglings with speed and mutas as well. Is it going to be enough? This is going to be so close. This is one of the closest games I have ever had the pleasure of broadcasting, and here we go. JustFake going to start to move inwards. He knows that there are forces lurking about somewhere on the map. Looks like the Mutalisks here are going to go straight for the blue base. I call it the blue base. The natural here, it looks like they're just going to go straight for the drones, and they are just going to annihilate all these drones. So nice maneuver here from Czech. He knows he's got some time, but he is going to lose the layer as well. It's going to be so close. Oh my goodness. It looks like he's just hanging back with his Zerglings and Banelings. All the SCVs have gone down for JustFake. He has no more income at the moment in time. It's just going to be army versus army right now, and something's got to give. Some player has to call the GG in the next couple of minutes. Mutalisks are going to take out this command center, and this is it. What you see for JustFake is what you get. There is nothing else, and here we go. Czech Prime going to run in here with his Zerglings and Banelings. Stim being used for the infantry on the ground, and it's going to be so close. SCVs trying to repair the Thors, but the Mutalisks coming in overhead. Gonna be the cleanup for the Thors, and it looks like that is going to be GG. Czech Prime here playing so great, and he finally pulls ahead even though he lost his expansion. What an incredible burst of play, and no doubt helped from that gold surge income right there. So nice play. Look at the harvester count, ladies and gentlemen. 1 harvester to 13 at 23 minutes into the game. What an incredible game here from these two Korean players. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in, and of course, if you guys like what you see, make sure to tune in and subscribe to HD Starcraft. Thanks a lot, guys. HD signing out.